don't quite know how to react to that. 1-1, Borussia Mönchengladbach away from home, match day 4 of the Champions League. We were in desperate need of some sort of result, and we got a result. Many positives, many negatives to take from the game tonight. It was really, really difficult to watch at points. You know, there were so many times where I thought, oh, we should have took that chance. And we know we could have took a chance. And you're sitting there and you know that they'll be kicking themselves back in the locker room for not taking the chance. And it's just so many of those, so many bits of sloppy possession that could have led into something great. Positives to take from the game. The goal, the 1-1 draw. We worked so hard, and the players on the park played phenomenal tonight, in my opinion. Not phenomenal, right? Not phenomenal. If they played phenomenal, I think we would have got the win. But they played very well. Compared, firework went off, by the way. Sorry if you heard that. Compared to how we played 2 weeks ago in Parkhead, we were twice the team we were that night. In Parkhead, we were a shambles. I spoke about it in the preview video. We were a shambles. We were a mess. And there was not any positives to take from the game. As I said in the review of that match, like, there was just not one positive that I could pick out from the team. It was difficult, but tonight there was so many positives. Considering we went into the game with such a weak back lineup, when I was watching the teams getting announced, I was thinking to myself, that is a line of bomb scares. I don't like Lustig playing at centre half. Gambo I'm not the biggest fan of. I've not really got an opinion on him yet. He's not had enough chances to impress me. But tonight he didn't seem too great. But Emilio, obviously, he's not played in a long time. It's his first Champions League game, and God knows how long. I don't know how to feel about him. And Sviatchenko, obviously, I'm a big fan of Sviatchenko, and he always does well. But I just felt like tonight was going to be one of those nights that everybody was going to be quite sloppy, and I was really worried when I looked at that starting lineup. But they went out there, and the passion on the park from the team was upped. Just the overall quality was upped. Everything was up from Celtic. Everything was great. Everything was much better than what it was 2 weeks ago in Parkhead. And we got what we needed at that point. Well, we actually needed the 3 points. I'm so disappointed. Callum McGregor, let's talk about his miss. Fucking hell. I really don't know how to take in his miss. His miss will haunt me to the day I die. It should haunt Callum McGregor to the day he dies. There was not a better opportunity that we could have been presented with to win the game, to take the 3 points and to practically secure our place in a Europa League last 32 spot. Well, we might not have, obviously, but chance would have been greatly improved. And now we'll need to hope for some sort of miracle, and things could have been made so much easier if Callum McGregor found the target. When a player is through like that and he's missing the target, it's a shambles. It's quite embarrassing. I'm not going to take anything away. He's a young guy. If it was me, I'd probably do the same. I'd probably stick it into Rose head. But my God, a professional footballer should be hitting that target, or at least squaring it over to Scott Sinclair, who was open at the time and could have easily took the ball and maybe placed it in the net himself. And that miss will annoy me. It'll annoy me for so long. I'm really disappointed we missed that opportunity. We created a couple of good opportunities towards the end that we could have stole the win. Liam Henderson came quite close with a chance. I was surprised Liam Henderson was brought on, but he actually came on the park and he was not bad. He was quite good for as much as he had the ball for. It was not bad. But I'm just so pissed off about that miss from Cal McGregor, and the fact we could have walked away with the 3 points, and we played like the team that deserved the 3 points. I'm gutted that we didn't get it, because we played so well and we played it we deserved it. It was perfect from us, I thought. You know, the first 10 minutes or so was shaky. They were getting many corners. They were kind of getting their shots away on goal, and then we were starting to get into the game. We were stronger at the back. We were good at keeping the ball and getting the ball about, but it was just in the final third all night. We were lacking in the final third all night. And if we were better, if we were on point in that final third, we were taking our shots. Who knows? We could have won 2-1, we could have won 3-1. Sinclair came. Can't come any closer, can you? Inside of the post. Can't come any closer. There was a couple of good chances going forward, but in the final third we were lacking, and if we were better in the final third we would have easily walked out with the 3 points tonight. Another positive to take away is I actually predicted the correct scoreline. If you go back and watch my preview from yesterday, and I said the predicted score, I said 1-0, so Mystic Ryan here. But overall it was a good performance, but now we're needing to get a miracle. We need to go to Parkhead, and we need to try and get a result from Barcelona, or we'll need to go down to the Etihad and hopefully we get a result there. All at the same time hoping and praying Gladbach get beaten both their games, and I think Gladbach have got the quality to beat Manchester City, considering it is at Borussia Park. So, I mean, not everything is where we want it to be, but if we work hard enough, if we can pull off a miracle against Barcelona once again, Who knows? We might be going to the Europa League after Christmas, but right now there's nothing promised. At least we won, because if we lost, sorry, at least we got a point. Because if we lost the game, there would be no hope. And as close as the hope we've got right now is closer to none than any. You know, there always is that glimmer of hope that we can do something at Parkhead, and that's what I hope we can do. I hope we can get a big result that will just turn everything on its head. We've made life difficult for ourselves, and it will be ruin. We will be regretting that night at Parkhead against Gladbach, losing 2-0. Even if we got a point out of that game, we'd still be ahead of Gladbach in the group right now. But the mistakes and losing that game has ultimately cost us what was a prime opportunity and would have been a great chance for us, just by a couple of mistakes. But tonight's performance, I think, was brilliant, considering we're away from home. And this is only the third time since the beginning of the Champions League, which was in 1992 when it was first, made the Champions League. Obviously, it was just the European Cup before that. But since it's been made the Champions League in the proper stages of the tournament, not the qualifying rounds, we have only not lost 3 times now away from home out of 29 or 30 maybe, something like that. We beat Spartak Moscow, we drew with Barcelona, and now we've drew with Gladbach. Should have been a win though. I'm still gutted about that. But guys, on this match review, I thought we played well. Onwards and upwards is all I can say at this point. Hopefully we keep fighting ahead and hopefully fight for a place in the Europa League against Barcelona and Man City. Right now, focus on getting that league title won by Christmas time, if it's not already won, because in my opinion it is, and getting the treble. I would love to get the treble, not blow it away this time. But guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. It's been Ryan 118, and I'll see you guys next time.